Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Kansas City Stitcher Samantha here. Why did I say it like that? You know what? I'm gonna leave it just like that because this is like the 6th time I've done this. I had almost the entire thing filmed and a dog knocked over my ring light like 5 times and I didn't feel like editing that much. So I deleted the whole thing and I said, forget it, I'll do this another day. And then I was gonna do this yesterday and I realized my top knot order was coming today, so I was like, I'm just gonna wait and do my haul and my market order with it. So I'm gonna leave it all just like that. This is a hot mess. I look like a hot mess. I just got home from work a little bit ago. It is Monday, March 11th. This is Flosstube number 22. I have no idea if I said that already because I've already started this 3 times. My dog barked right at the beginning of the last one. I'm going to start off with an FFO. I fully finished something. I hadn't started this the last time. This is Even Forever by Paper Thin Stitches. This is on a fabric called 1,000 Yellow Daisies by Fangirl Fibers. The label said 14 count. This is not 14 count. This is like 25 count. I don't actually know. But these were tiny stitches, and this is definitely not 20 count. I think this is like 22, 25, something. This board's from Walmart. This fabric is from Walmart. These buttons are from Walmart. And I have this hanging up in my room with my perfect match. Whoops. I have one more finish. I did Luck and Clover by Frosted Pumpkin. That's this one. I am gonna do the Easter one next. I used none of the called for. This is all floss from Stash, and it's almost all Cosmo floss. This is, I believe, a coloring cotton, variegated, but this is a 28 count mystery. I don't know what fabric this is, but I calculated this. I should be able to fit 8 of these little sayings on here, and I'm hoping that I can make this into a little pillow. And this is technically still a whip. I'm not counting these as new starts. This is a whip, and this is in a bag that I got from Joann's. I have 2 new starts, so we'll go ahead and, yeah, all the rest are whips. Okay. February 29th, I started my Long Dog Leap Day sale. I restarted The Token by Long Dog. I did not like the floss or the fabric that I had this on before. This is with Hand Dyed by Rolanda Floss on 20 count Whimsical by Be Stitch Me. I love this fabric. Love it. And if I get a page and a half finished every year, I should have this done by the next leap day. No problem. Page and a half a year, that doesn't sound that bad. My other new start is something I plan on having finished. Probably not today because it's like 4 p.m. But hopefully tomorrow. And it's Hug Your Brain today by the Witchy Stitcher. She released this and I was like, I have to do this. I've been feeling kind of down and this seemed perfect. I'm doing this on my other half of Be Stitch Me Sorbet, I don't know. This is not the called for floss, but it is in spirit of the called for floss because I was not going to go buy DMC. I've just pulled DMC I had from Stash that was close. I'm going to work back in this today. I'm hoping that I can get the words at least done. And my needle is sticking out of the project. What? Because I'm hoping that tomorrow all I have left is the white and the ghost and the lighter teal. Oh my gosh, I love this. And I think I'm going to go back to Walmart and buy another board. Oh, yep, it'll fit. And I'm going to finish it like that. Alright, whips. I pulled out Away We Ride by Blackbird. I was kind of feeling this, and I'm sorry, I just totally showed the pattern, but I don't think you were going to get anything off that little snippet. This is on 32 count, Fiberlicious, Skyfall, and I should have half of this fabric left. I'm pretty sure I calculated this right. I did all of this down here, and I think I did 1 or 2 of the buds part, and I know I finished some of this. I'm super in love with this project, and I have a hard time putting it down whenever I pick it up, but it's hard for me to work on when it's darker outside, because it is very, very dark fabric. Next, I pulled out Meg the Mothwoman. I have a list of things I want to finish next year because I plan on doing 25 starts in 2025. 25 starts, I mean 25 finishes. I am not starting 25 things next year after I'm starting 30 this year. And I'm starting more than 30 at this point because I've started things that I've finished that I did not plan on starting. This is my pink conversion. This is on 20 count Gorgeous Grape by Bestitch Me. And I worked all in this pink. This is on my list of finishes for next year. This should be an easy finish because I probably have 25% of this pattern already done. And if you can hear that, my dog had puppies and she's in the same room as me, so I'm really sorry. That puppy is definitely wanting to be fed and mom is not moving. Next, this was a whip go call for February. My Stephen King house. This is on 32 count Ashes to Ashes by Fiberlicious. This was for 3 days. These were 3 not good stitching days. One of those days, I did this. The other 2, I did all of this gray fill-in. That's it. And you know what? That's a win for me because at least I touched it. I'm hoping maybe I can pull this out again later this year because this is in an 805 stitcher bag, my Hocus Pocus bag. I pulled out All Souls Veer Landon. I do not have a cover photo of this. This is on, I believe, 32 count. Yeah, 32 count hand-dyed by Rolanda fabric and hand-dyed by Rolanda floss. I finished this side, I believe, and did all this. I'm trying to work my way down because I'm not sure if I have enough fabric. And that would be really, really disheartening if I don't. But if I don't, I might just cut some of the pattern off. I think that I should have enough. I hope. This is in an 805 stitcher bag too. Why is this in a fall bag? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, I just dropped something. Oh well. I have no idea what that was. We're going to pretend that that didn't even happen. I pulled out my Bluebird sampler by Shannon Christine. I love this. These little gold plate pieces in it are supposed to be beads. I definitely pulled out a gold floss. This is on 20 count Water Nymph. I love this. Oh, and the fabric looks really good on camera. I want a ton of more of this fabric. I would love to start a mermaid on this. And I think that this will fit on half of this. I'm not sure though. This isn't that big. 143 by 124. It's not that big, honestly. This is not the called for floss. This is all floss from Stash. And this dark blue is a Dinky Dyes exclusive with Stitchy box. I believe it's called Amateur. I don't know though because I lost the tag for it. Honestly though, I love it. Next, this is a Joann's bag. Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. This is Uncanny Kari's Memento Mori. This is just a black and white version. This was a WIPCO call for this month. And it was for 3 days. All of my WIPCO calls, I put 3 days. I had some of this red up here done and nothing else. Like, it was barely started. And I got all of this. This is a 14 count Black Ada that I think I just got at Joann's or Michael's. And it's all the call for DMC. I take that back. The blue is not the call for DMC. I changed the blue. I don't think it's as bright. I could be wrong though. I don't know. Next, I pulled out my Long Dog crossword. I have officially hit to where I have all of this side done. So I have forever and all of this over. You is not done, but that's going to be done in April. This is on 18 count Mystic Fabrics, atypical with a Hand I've Ever Londa floss. That's the pink to black. And the blue is Color and Cotton Blue Bonnet. And I did the word hope this month. I love this. And I'm going to do the word you in April. So I have a plan for this one for next year. So I'm hoping to get this done by October next year. I'm going to do like one section a month. And because this is done already and this is almost done, that section's already done. So I'll have 10 sections left. So if I do one section a month next year, it should be done in October. We'll see if I stick with that. I'm not gonna do any more Haid Souths. Not next year anyway. Actually, I don't plan on doing any more Haid Souths. We'll talk about that in a minute. Next is something I want to get done this month. And I think that I will. This is my Sharks and Minnows by Forbidden Fiber Co. This is all kit. I bought the kit. I'm using the kit. This is on 14 count Ada. I think the last time you saw it, I didn't have like this top part done, and I didn't have all of this done. This is for my husband. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. He spelt tea or pop or something, I don't know, on this. And honestly, I kind of like it like that. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't smell like anything. So, but yeah, I've kept this out because I'm trying to finish it. I stopped this to start Hug Your Brain today because I needed some bright colors. And this is not it. This whole last page is almost all of this dark color. Almost. And honestly, the back of this looks pretty good too. That will be done this month. Please. Last but not least, Bernadette. I am at 69.17% complete, I think. I haven't worked on this in over a week. Nope, it's been about a week since I touched this. I put in 200 stitches last Monday, and I haven't touched it since. I got a little burnt out. I'm okay. I'm still on track to finish this year because I was doing 200 stitches a day plus. I mean, I did more than 200 stitches a day a few times. I did like 1,500 stitches a couple of days. And if I do 2,000 stitches more this month, I will be still ahead in the amount that I planned. However, Sheena Pike got taken off Haid and is a retired artist now. So I no longer will get Rainbow Dragon as part of my 10. Which is fine, I guess. I could have paid for that chart. They offered that to us as an option. I, however, was not going to pay for it because it was going to be free with this if I just finished 4 pages, which I am pretty close to having 3 pages done already. And the new replacement chart for Rainbow Dragon is an AI generated gnome, which is pretty. What I don't like is that they didn't announce that it was AI. They posted it and didn't say anything about it. That was sketchy. I do plan on finishing this year because 2 free Heaven and Earth design charts is a good deal. And all I have to do is finish it. There's not that many stitches in a mini. There's still a lot. Okay. That's the spiel I'm going to go on about it. I do want my 2 free charts, and I do want the other 9 patterns that were released with this because I do like a couple of the mushroom ones. They are pretty. I don't know that I'll stitch the gnome. That's okay. I don't need to stitch them all. I got plenty of charts, and I have plenty of Haids to work on that I have not obviously finished. We're going to talk some plans. First, this is another 805 stitcher bag, and it couldn't be more fitting because my other Whipco call for this month was Santa's house. My other call this month was actually not Santa's house originally. It was a perfect match. I finished that last month, and before the numbers were drawn, I had already plugged this into spot 1 in replacement for a perfect match. I, however, am going to try to finish this year. I'm going to try to finish it for Christmas in July. This is on a 28 count Glacier. Picture this plus. I'm pretty sure. This is where I'm at. Not bad. And I actually think I can fit 4 houses on this fabric. My Red Queen was on this, but we can see that I am no longer stitching Red Queen right now. And the white doesn't show up very well on camera. Oh, there you can see it. I can see it in person though. I love this. I love these entire house series. I'm actually, part of my haul was the next house. Hold please. I'm not pausing this. Actually, I will. I'm gonna have to put those 2 together because I accidentally hit stop instead of pause. It's fine. I got the cottage. This is gorgeous. And the bean sprout floss that it came with. I've only got this out because I'm going to put it in the bag because all of my others are in this bag. And I'm trying to keep these in order. Because I would like to stitch them in the order that they came in. I don't know that I will, but we're going to try. Next is another plan. Strawberry Fields Forever. Slightly Bananas, you know. Friday, March 25th, 15th, this Friday. We are starting Strawberry Fields Forever by Blackbird. I am using the hashtag Strawberries Forever Sal. You can stitch any strawberry in a chart, or something that gets turned into a strawberry. I am hoping, because I'm pretty sure that the floss will show up, because yeah, it will. This is a Forbidden Fiber Co. 32 count linen. That was a fabric of the month that I'm going to put this on. And Michelle Bindi Stitchy started up her Quaker Zooms again. So I have not worked on yet because I did not go to the last Quaker Zoom. I didn't want to put down Even Forever because I was finishing it that day. But I pulled out Turtle Quaker. Quaker Turtles. Turtle Quaker by Al Forrest. I am stitching this on a 32 count Be Stitch Me. I think this is a Be Stitch Me. I'm pretty sure this is Life's a Peach. And I can't find the tag anywhere. Oh, it's because it's still on it. It is 32 count Life's a Peach. Oh no, it's 28 count. And she's doing another Quaker Zoom next week, I believe. Oh, okay. Well, let's get this together, Samantha. Ugh. This is where I'm at so far. I pulled a bunch of floss from Stash. My gosh, this looks good. I pulled a bunch of greens and blues from Stash that I'm using. And I believe this one is Color and Cotton Sweet Basil that I'm using right now. So I'm going to pull this out next week for Michelle's Quaker Zoom. Because I do want to go and be a part of it and work on this. Because I would love to get some work done on this. You ready to talk some haul? I have some. I did a market pre-order with Top Knot Stitcher. And I'm going to start off by saying, speaking of strawberries, Cottage Garden samplings. Oh no, Carriage House samplings. Sorry. My bad. Strawberry Dream. This is gorgeous. And it's not that big. It's only 81 by 96. That's not bad. That's not very big. I have this on my plan for my new starts this year. And I have not stitched a single thing by them yet. I want to do Halloween at Hawkline Hollow. But I do not need another humongous pattern. Tiny Modernist. I haven't stitched a Tiny Modernist yet. But my husband and I are obsessed with Alice in Wonderland. So you know I had to get the Alice in Wonderland tree. I also have plans to start this year as part of my 30 for 30. I don't know when. I have it wrote down approximately when I want to start things. I put down what month I wanted to start things in. Artist Design Shipjack Sampler. Yep, The other half of Gorgeous Grape is going to be used for this. And I'm just going to, it's done with Forbidden Fiber Co. flosses, but I'm just going to get the DMC because I don't need the fancy floss. I also got, this is my first Fiber on a Whim fabric, and this is the first time I've pulled it out of this bag. This is Milk and Honey, 36 count. I got half a yard. Is that right? It's 36 by 52. It says yard cut. Isn't this a yard? I got a fat quarter. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. I actually got this for Fox and Rabbit's new Ann Harper 1839. Yeah, 1839. But I sent an email just now before I started this video to Top Knot Stitcher because what I got sent was Ann Newton 1838 when I ordered Ann Harper 1839, and I know because I have the order sheet with me. While this is absolutely stunning and I would totally stitch this, it is not what I planned. And if I remember, maybe I'll pop up a picture of the Ann Harper because it is gonna look fantastic on this. And this is a huge piece of fabric because that is a huge pattern. It's like 400 and something by 300 and something, I believe. However, I am a little sad because I did originally plan on starting that on my birthday on the 22nd. And now I don't know if I'm going to get it by then. I have to wait for Abby to email me back. We'll see what she says. I don't know if she's going to tell me to keep this or if she's going to want me to send this back. But if she tells me to keep this, I will I will stitch this because this is gorgeous. This house, oh my gosh. However, it is 350 by 332. So if she tells me to keep this, I might do a back to school with Lauren, the New Hampshire Stitcher. This might be my back to school self. If Top Knot wants me to send this back, I might just pay for it. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I might just send it back. However, if I don't get my Ann Harper on time, I'm gonna have to bump something for one of my April plan starts into March and maybe start Ann Harper in April. We'll see. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Stay hydrated. That's all I've got. I don't know how long this video is because I accidentally hit stop and I have to add both of the videos together. But I know this one is like 10 minutes right now, so. I'm gonna say have a good stitchy week and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Hang on, before I leave, my Instagram name changed. I now am Kansas City Stitcher _ Samantha over on Instagram. I did that to make it a little bit easier. I'm so sorry. I have something in my, like a hair or something in my mouth. I did that to make it a little bit easier between my Flosstube and my Instagram. But I always have my Instagram and my email listed in the description box. So if you ever want to contact me, you can. And if you're new, welcome. I hope you stayed and watched the whole thing. And if you're not new, I'm so happy you came back. And have a good stitchy week.